I put my heart in this box. They be like, y'all need to stop it. We swipe our card and they rock us. These promoters, the sharks and they partners. It's gonna be hard trying to stop us. Speaking for the fans when I say they offended me. But really, y'all part of the problem. Blinded by hate, you don't see the real enemy. You motherfucker be tempting me. Don't like your energy, you think you pimping me. If I vote for 500 centuries, no penitentiary. I'm smoking plenty weed. I don't need no sympathy. Earl Spin versus Crawford gon' be all the time. Regardless of who win or lose, they still gon' be in the Hall of Fame. So I ain't even in my feelings. Regardless of the rain, I'm chillin'. Numb to the pain, no feeling. Can't do the same dope feeling. We're guilty, but I ain't no villain. Lost my top, so it ain't no ceiling. Rhyme versus tank, if fight I'm not feeling. Cause we already know that tank gon' kill him. I wanna see tank versus Devin Haney. Even Frank Moore. What about Shakur? Boxing is not a sport that we can afford. Cause we know that rich people ride the poor. This I cannot ignore. I've never been shot before. The pain is burning inside. My people died. It's just like a hunter who shot a boar. Damn. I put my heart in this box. They be like, y'all need to stop it. We swipe our card and they rob us. These promoters, the sharks and they partners. It's gonna be hard trying to stop us. Speaking for the fan when I say they offended me. But really, y'all part of the problem. Blinded by hate, you don't see the real enemy.
Blinded by hate, you don't see the real enemy. Hey, I put my heart in this boxing. Hey, they be like, say man, ain't no motherfucking introduction. Jermell, Charlo. Jermell, Lions only, Charlo. You fumbled the goddamn ball. We gonna break this shit down. I'ma definitely get into this shit. First and foremost, I gotta give two major shout outs. First and foremost, shout out to Jermell, Charlo. Shout out to you for being there for your brother. I hope you get through whatever you're going through. It's much respect to you, much love for you, bro. That was some real shit. And you went and hugged his wife and everything. And you hugged his whole team. That was some real shit. Because the media constantly wants to show the division between the twins. And I'm just glad that when it counted the most, you was right there with them. The next shout out I want to give. Coach Derrick James. You've received a lot of criticism since the Spence performance. I'm one that criticized you. I made a video, said that you was out-coached by Bo Mack. That shit went viral as shit. Yeah. And I said when you looked at Bud after that fight and you checked his glove, you look like you seen a ghost. You was in shock. You couldn't believe Bud was that good and you didn't believe in that power. Anyway, this ain't your fault tonight. You did a great job in the corner. I'm glad they had the training tracks going. They need that shit every fight. Derrick James told him everything right, bro. It was a point in the 10th or the 9th round. Derrick James saying, do you want this shit? Do you want this? Do you want this? You just moving. You not even punching on the move. You just moving. You're not letting your hands go. Why you not throwing the jab straight right? Why you not coming behind the jab with the straight right? You never done it all night. Never done it. The jab straight right is Jermell Charlo's bread and butter. That is his best punch. Where his most accurate is the jab straight right. The jab straight right is his most accurate shot. Also, the left hook is lethal. You landed a couple of them later on in the fight. The problem is, let me tell you something. I've come to a conclusion. Whenever a black fighter is fighting, Canelo or Inoue or any of these non-black fighters that's so great, and we look at them like they the shit and they gods and shit, I'm not gonna bet on the black fighter. I don't know, bro. I don't know if you was starstruck or. Let me tell you another thing. The telling of the whole fight, because I thought I was tripping at one point. I said, is Jermell trying to win? Okay, so after the fight, what told me everything, Jermell Charlo immediately when that bell rung after the 12th round, because he wasn't trying to fight to the end or none of that shit. He was moving. You landed a good left hook in the 12th round, but you didn't follow up on it. As soon as that bell rung, Jermell collapsed into Clenelo'S arms. Jermell collapsed right into Canelo's arm. Before Canelo could even hug him, he hurried up and hugged the shit out of Canelo. When have you ever seen Jermell Charlo immediately hug a fighter after the fight? Jermell Charlo ignorant in every fight. He ain't on no friendly. He celebrating or he going to his corner. The last thing he finna do is hug you right after a fight. That motherfucker hugged Canelo. Then Canelo held him in his arms. Oh boy, this look like a big brother, little brother moment. And I watched you listen intuitive at his advice and telling you a great fighter. He gave you that big boy, that OG little homie talk. Listen, you still a great fighter. You can go back down to 154 and be great. You still got belts. Yeah, he tried to cheer you up like a big homie on some shit. That was one of Canelo's easiest fights of his career. Another thing I'm gonna point out, cause I be damned if you think I ain't finna point this shit out. Bro, I'm not fair. I'm not fair. I'm not here to be fair. I'm pro-black. I go for the black. All that shit. And I understand. I judge non-black fighters accordingly. When they do regular shit that we always do, I don't get overly impressed. Yeah, in a way, just a good fighter to me, bro. He beat Cool Boy. Okay. You know what? When I look at Jermell, he kind of look how Cool Boy look. Timid as shit. But let me point out what I want to point out. The gig is up. Let me tell you something. Wild prediction. Not even a prediction. Wild accusation. You know what I think? I think Canelo called Fatback Fury. I think he called him. I think he got in touch with his father and his Gypsy Nation. And I think he went and got some of that Gypsy juice shipped over here. Let me tell you something, bro. You motherfuckers. Let me tell you something, bro. You on dope and you on Old Roy and heroin. If you motherfuckers think, bro, we ain't never in our life, in his entire career, seen Canelo bounce around the ring the entire fight. We ain't never seen him stand up in the corner. Let me tell you something, bro. When he did his post-fight interview, he wasn't even breathing hard. I said, what the fuck? And then that motherfucker gonna say, nobody beats this Canelo. You goddamn right. If Canelo show up like he showed up tonight, nobody will ever beat him. Bivol would have lost to this Canelo. Cause Canelo gassed out against Bivol. Let me tell you something, bro. This was the most spectacular. Canelo never got tired, not one bit. But Canelo has had what's that shit? Stamina issues his entire career. Except for when he was knocking out them UK boys. He didn't gas out then against Billy Ho now. But oh no. No, ain't nobody gonna beat that kind of Canelo. Canelo out-punched Jermell. Threw more punches. When is that? Canelo don't throw a lot of punches. I ain't never seen Canelo let his hands go like this. He beat you up, Charlo. He beat your ass. Yeah. Gypsy juice or not, he beat your ass. He beat that ass. And not only did he beat that ass, he outclassed you. He outboxed you. He outjabbed you, bro. Let me tell you something I noticed about Jermell. Because let me say this technical shit. This is the fairest shit I can say. Jermell, for one, you was moving. Your feet was moving, but you was backing in the corners. You wasn't effective with your feet, bro. That shit you said you worked on with one, that shit didn't work out. You were just backing in the corners. Not only that, bro, your feet moving, but your head never moved. Your head was on the line the entire fight. That's why you couldn't get out the way of the jab. Another thing I want to point out, 90% of the left hooks to the body he threw landed. He ain't even land every left hook to the body on John Ryder, bro. He landed damn near every left hook to the body, bro. He started dancing on you. He did some slick shit on you. Let me tell you something, bro. I don't give a fuck with nobody. I'm gonna speak my mind. Jermell Charlo, the respect he showed, because you try to showboat, man. When Tony Harrison showboated on Charlo, he knocked him out right after that. He stopped him and had no sympathy for him. No, Jermell looked calm the entire fight. There was never no urgency. He never pressed the gas. There was no round where Jermell Charlo pressed the gas. It was rounds where he landed more punches. Whenever he let his hands go, he landed. He just didn't let his hands go. I guarantee this is the least amount of punches that Jermell has ever threw in a fight. Once again, I'm gonna say this another time. Canelo has a decent jab. He ain't never had a good jab, and he out jabbed you. Every time he threw the jab, he hit you right in the middle of your shit. Because you never got your head off the line. Your head was front and center the entire fight. You never got out of the way of the body punches. I'm through talking about the fight because I'm not finna get into that shit. I done told you that, bro. Canelo, Canelo eyes were bucked. I'm gonna tell you something about that juice, because Fatback Fury eyes be like that. Bucked. I'm talking about all you see is white. That motherfucker, that motherfucker stood up the entire fight. Stood up every round. Never sat down. Boy, you better get the fuck out of here. 10 years ago, you weren't in this good a shape. So at 33, you in the best shape of your life. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, let me get on some black shit. Once again, I question black fighters when they fight Canelo, in a way, or any of these other non-black fighters that's considered to be the shit. Let me tell you something about you, Charlo. Why I lost a lot of respect for you. I lost a lot of respect, bro. For the simple fact that you was never mean. That energy you had for Lubin, that energy you had for Tony Harrison, it just lets me know that that's how a lot of fighters is, you know? All that tough shit, that shit was out the window, bro. I should have stuck with my first prediction, because this is what I predicted initially before changing my prediction. I had Canelo just beating the shit out you. That's what I had. And you respecting him and just moving, not punching. That's exactly what you did, bro. There was never no confidence in your eyes. You looked like you was fighting for survival. And you know what? Words, out the tongue, the mouth speaks. That motherfucker said, I ain't getting knocked out. What fighter says that? What lion says some soft ass shit like that? I ain't getting knocked out. Ain't gonna call out Terrence. I lost. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go a step further. I didn't just lose a little respect for you. When you went to talking about Terrence Crawford and he got a fucking rematch with Earl, get out of Earl Spence business, bro. And I understand why Earl went at the fight. Plus, he probably got some more shit, bro. But you've been trying to. I told you the David Ruffin of boxing. You talk shit about getting a fight over your brother, and now you trying to steal the Bud fight from Spence. Spence got to fight him again, bro. Why is you counting out your homie? So, all that Terrence don't want to fight you, bro. Terrence is finna chase Canelo too. And the rest man, but one thing about Bud though, I think Bud, when it comes to thinking that Canelo is the cash cow and shit like that, I think he think that, but Bud mean for real. Huh. That shit you was trying to play that mean shit all this time, bro. You ain't mean. You wasn't mean when you was supposed to be mean. You never stood your ground. And you bigger than Canelo. Bro, and you know what people trying to say? Canelo's so strong. We couldn't tell the way you was backpedaling. We never got to see his real strength. Man, Canelo was putting his forearm all in your face and everything, bro. He handled you. So, Bud talking about he gonna move up to 168 and fight him. I don't know, but that Gypsy Juice, with Canelo bouncing around like that for 12 rounds and able to talk without losing his breath after the fight, that motherfucker talked longer than, he was more long-winded than we've ever seen. That motherfucker gave a whole speech about his life. And boxing in my life. And that's why I do it. That motherfucker tried, and I am the best. Like, that performance proves you the best, bro. He moved up two-weight division. It don't get that good, bro. Yeah, that little head moving, little slick shit you tried, that shit was cool, bro. You was very accurate with your punches. You let your hands go more than I've ever seen you. You threw more punches than I've ever seen you throw. But that was against Jermell Charlo, bro. That was against a fighter moving up two-weight divisions. You still got some shit to prove. I still think Jermell beats you. He has better defense, and he has the best jab in boxing. And he's a come forward fight. He don't back up like that. Jermell stand his ground in this fight. You don't never see Jermell just backing up, bouncing like that, backing into corners. Jermell never does that in any fight. Even when he fight come forward aggressive fighters. He let his hand, and on the inside, the uppercut will stop you, bro. You never threw not one punch on the inside. Like I said, bro, it's just like the rappers. That's how I look at a lot of you fighters. It's our culture, bro. We tough with each other, but soft with everybody else. Yeah, tough with each other, but soft with everybody else. Yeah, I read this shit wrong. I thought it that way. When you gave that little ignorant look, bro, that shit was cap. That shit was cap. I never saw no hunger in this fight. Yeah, you. There was never no point in this fight where I said Jermell trying to win. Bro, that soft ass shit. Man, shut that soft ass shit up. I ain't get knocked out. Bro, I lost. That line alone made me lose respect for you. I lost respect for you just off saying some soft ass shit like that. Bro, when you lost to Tony Harrison, you cried. And you didn't want to hug him or none of that whole ass shit. You were talking down on Tony Harrison even after he beat you. And I hate losing. I'm a lion. That ain't what we do. Bro, there was no upset. You wasn't even upset at losing, bro. Man, I don't got no respect for you, bro. You black baboon. I'm telling you, bro, you motherfucker, they gonna do the same thing with Inouye, bro. He finna start doing what Loma did to them black fighters. They gonna start quitting. These motherfuckers are just gonna start staying in the corner and not coming out. But like I said, with each other, Jermell trying to fight Jared Hurd at the fights and everything. You gangster with each other, bro. You just like the rap. We tough with our own. You wasn't tough tonight. You ain't even test your toughness. You know, and every time you got hit flush, you was just leaning on the ropes. You know? You was dropping your hands the entire fight. This version of Jermell Charlo, let me tell you something. This version of Jermell Charlo would lose to Jesus Ramos or Erickson Lubin. You don't beat nobody at 154 with this soft-ass performance you had. And maybe I'm being too harsh, but I didn't see no hunger. I didn't see no line tonight. I saw somebody trying to survive from the first round. And you know, after 3 rounds of bouncing around, I said, okay, maybe Jermell just trying to wear him down. But after you see Canelo standing up in the ring, or standing up in this corner, and all that there, bro, you also got to put punishment on him to wear him down. You also got to put in some work to wear him down. You just don't wear, because Canelo never had to really, he was just taking wide steps and just cutting the ring off on you, bro. Let me tell you something. He had a harder time cutting the ring off against Caleb Plant. And I said you was a better fighter than Caleb, and Caleb Plant folded. You know, is my jab good? Am I a good fighter? I'm surprised you ain't asked him that, bro. I swear I don't respect you, motherfucker. But in your let me tell you something. If you was to fight Terrence Crawford, I ain't gonna lie, you might beat him because the real Charlo would come out. You be aggressive, you be talking that shit, and you be confident. You didn't have no confidence tonight, bro. You believed all that shit they said, and it ain't so much that Canelo was so skilled. Every time he hit you, you was standing in the same spot. He wasn't able to hit you on the move, but every time you were back into the corner, though. Every time after you moved, you never hit him on the move. And when you stop, you don't swing. You just stop and ball up in the corner. Come on, bro. I'm gonna say this again, though. If you think I don't think you was on that shit, bro, Canelo a drug cheat, bro, just like Fatback Fury. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna make a bold prediction. Let me tell you something. I don't know. But I will say this about you, Canelo. I always had you beating David Benavidez because he has no defense. He gonna get hit flush. And one thing I won't underestimate, Canelo do got power. That's a must. But also, you've never seen him land shots like this on no other opponent. He landed every left hook to the body on you, bro. I ain't finna keep going over this shit. I feel like you fumbled the ball. All that tough shit you do in this crowds with other black fighters, bro, you can never do that shit and that shit get by on me, bro. If I see you get into it with one more black fighter in the crowd at another fight, bro, I'm gonna call you out on that soft ass shit. You need to be just as humble with black fighters. That's why I say, all you tough-ass rappers, all you tough-ass gangbangers, all you street motherfuckers, you need to be just as humble with other black street dudes and other black people in your community like you humble when your ass at the taco truck getting some tacos. You don't cause no chaos there. When you're in the Mexican grocery store, your dust ass don't cause no chaos there, but you want to shoot up every time a motherfucker try to do something for black folks in the community. So, have the same fucking energy or shut the fuck up. This here is 903 Box, and I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.